everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here today, welcome. My name is Dominique. Today I've got a video. It's not a very long video. It was while I was doing the video, but it's a just a decluttering video. I have been sorting out our kitchen cupboard. It's a nightmare, absolute nightmare of a cupboard. It's just one of those thin pantries that you really don't know what to do with. So I have been storing out like containers in there, some of the glass bowls, mixing bowls, and all the, you know, bits and pieces. So it has been driving me insane. So it's one of those things that if I keep on ramming things in, it just gets more cluttered, and it's getting dangerous because the bowls are up the top and they're going to end up falling down on the kids, and I'm just a little bit concerned about that. So that's what today's video is about, just me sorting out that cupboard. I feel a little bit windblown today. It's so windy outside. It did look like it was going to rain before, but now it's just really, really windy. And it's even got like a little bit of a balmy feel to it, but it's just like hair's just going everywhere. It's crazy out there. Yeah, so basically that's all today's video is about. I am getting into the stage of doing a lot more decluttering now, and so you'll be seeing a lot more videos on decluttering. I do have to ask if any of you could comment below if you do prefer my videos to be longer or shorter. I know everyone's different. Some people just like a quick little video, other people like a longer video. So just comment below to let me know if you prefer longer videos or shorter videos or both. I don't mind. I've also got another decluttering video on my wardrobe, which had just needed it. I've got so many rooms in the house that I have to do. I've got a bookcase that I have to organise, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use a bookcase or not. And you know, the kitchen's still at the stage where it still needs a little bit more decluttering. Even though I have cleaned out the cupboard that's in this video today, there's also other things that need to be decluttered in there because we just don't need it anymore. So yeah, I really do hope you enjoy today's video and it gives you some inspiration and some motivation maybe to find a cupboard in your house that you can clean, or maybe just close the doors on it and pretend it's not there, because that's basically what I normally do, and it works okay for a while, especially if it's a cupboard that you don't use on a regular basis. But unfortunately this kitchen cupboard is something I use every day. The kids' drink bottles and things are in there. There's cups and plates, and it's just a mess. It's just a mess. But I think that the thing is limiting it down to less things in the kitchen really does help. So I am trying to minimize a little bit better. Things like, you know, some of the bowls that I've purchased, not in this cupboard today, but I've noticed some of the rounder bowls are really bulky, and the cups, like I have thrown out a couple of cups which are huge mugs that I just don't think we need. It's like, you know, they hold like nearly a litre of tea in them. Those sort of things take up nearly a half a shelf. I really do hope you enjoyed today's video, and let's go and tackle this cupboard. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a cupboard that has been driving me crazy for so long, and I've just been putting it off. So I want to get it done today. I'm going to have my husband help me reach some of the higher containers up the top there so I don't have to get a stool, but it just needs to be cleaned out. And the more it looks like this, the more I just throw things in all the time. I don't know what it is. I just seem to create more clutter on top of clutter, and I just keep on jamming things in there on top of each other. So it's just time that I sort it out. I know I just keep putting this off, but it's just something I hate, having to take things out of a whole cupboard and put it on the bench. I just find it very overwhelming, but it's getting to the point now where it's quite dangerous. And it's just looking like it's more of a hazard than anything else. So I'm going to clean it out, and I'm hoping I can throw out a few things as well, because I just don't need all these plastics. And I have bought a lot of those fridge containers now from Kmart, which do take up a lot of room, and I do use them. But when you're not using them, where do you put them? So sort of that's where I'm at with this, but I'm going to sort it out now. I do have an idea where things are supposed to be allocated. Like I do have an area to put my cling wrap and clip seal bags and things like that. And I do also have an area where I like to have plates and cups and things for the kids to be able to grab and get their own drinks and their own snack when they need to, instead of trying to climb up and get things, especially my youngest anyway. My oldest boy's tall enough, but it's just mainly for my youngest boy. So I'm going to go ahead now and tackle this mess, and hopefully I can throw a few things out and make room for everything else that needs to be put in here.
You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here, all my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not care. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not care. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not care. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not care. We do not. Yesterday we could be ourselves. Didn't have much but nevertheless we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around.
So at this point now is just when I'm starting to feel really overwhelmed, and with it all out in front of me, I'm just starting to think that I don't really need any of it. You know, like looking at it now, I look at it and think that there's nothing there that I really need, but it sort of just takes over, doesn't it? All the junk and all the clutter and everything in the cupboard just takes over, and you've got it all in front of you like this, and it's just very overwhelming. But I should learn, when I bring items into the house, I should get rid of some as well. But I will get to the bottom of it and I will clear it up. Most of the cups and mugs and things were thrown into that cupboard where they're not supposed to be. But hopefully I can find all the lids for these containers. And I have learnt one thing, and that is I do not need any more containers. Unless some break or I throw some out, I definitely won't be buying more containers and doubling up all the time, because I find the more containers you've got, you just need more room for them, and it's impossible in my kitchen. I just don't have the room. And we used to have one extra cupboard underneath this bench top, but when we got someone to put the dishwasher in, they had to put the dishwasher in that part of the cupboard, so I am missing a cupboard. But in saying that, the more cupboards I've got, the more I will end up filling them up. So I can't look at that. I just have to think of, just less things and less kitchen containers and gadgets and saucepans and things like that. And I think that will manage the kitchen space that I've got. Knew we could do so many great things, so believe in me, I believe in you, and I just feel that. So this is where I'm at now. It was a few hours later, to be honest, but it's the best I can do with this cupboard, and I have got the areas down there for the kids. Obviously there's some glass put in there which I'll have to take out, but I just like them to have a few plates and things like that they can just reach for and get their own things. But I've got also my cling wrap area there, another container that holds my baking paper and things like that in there, and NutriBullets and pastry containers and things like that, and ice cubes. And I've also got an area down the bottom there, and that's where the kids' lunch boxes and lunch bags are going to go, and drink bottles, because there's just so many. So this is a before and after shot. And to be honest, it really doesn't look that much different, but I have sorted it out, and it's the best I can do, and it does feel a lot better than everything's now in its spot. And this is what I've thrown out. I have thrown out some thermoses and some mugs, like those big bulky mugs. Some of them have got cracks in them and they just take up so much room. I will never buy like those big bulky mugs again. And I've also got some containers there that I wouldn't donate. Some of them have just got missing lids and things like that I found. Nothing really here that I could donate, so I'm going to end up getting rid of all this. And that thermos has been around for like 10-15 years now, and it's just not getting hot anymore. But I wish I could have got rid of a lot more. I'm a little bit disappointed at what I've thrown in this bucket, but I think now that I can see everything in the cupboard, maybe I can end up getting rid of a lot more. But looking back at all the things that I took out of the cupboard, I still can't believe that all came out of one cupboard. And so hopefully I can just keep it down to a minimum now and not purchase any more things until things break or I need to replace them. And that's basically what my plan is for our whole household now, is just not to get too overcluttered with things and items that we really don't need. So thanks everyone for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you soon for my next ones. Bye.